All right, we're at 5610 Laurel Oak Drive. This is in Suwanee, Georgia, Laurel Springs Golf Club community. It's October the 8th. It's about 5:30 in the afternoon and 75 degrees. As you can see here, this is a damaged shingle that's, clearly been lifted and sits here and flaps and flaps and flaps. So we've got a crease here. So this shingle starts here, which it's on there pretty good. And then it goes to here. So we're gonna have to, I've got my partner here, Jake, so we're gonna be filming it this way so the glare is not so bad. But it stops here. So that means we're gonna have to manipulate this corner of this shingle, this entire shingle over to here. And then these are all at a stair like this. So we're gonna have to manipulate this one, this one, this one, and this one just to get this damaged shingle here out. So I'm gonna go ahead and, before I do that, it's a tool I'm using. It's a roof snake. It is what we were told. It was actually what the homeowner was told that we need to use for the repair. So this is what we're going to be using. We were also told that the last repair that we did was too aggressive. Let me get turned around here. So this repair, I'm going to try to do as gentle as possible. So we're obviously on the side of a 12-12. But we have to repair these damaged shingles somehow. So here this is in here. So bump, bump, bump. There's nothing that I'm doing wrong. I'm getting this under here. There's no other way to do it. I'm being as gentle as I possibly can. Bump, 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 bump. Now we've got them, now we've got it up. There's nothing not gentle about that, but this is the damaged shingle. We're gonna let this tear slide, but this was the damaged shingle. And I can't wait to show you how much matting transfer is on the back of this shingle because it is incredible. But I'm being as gentle as I can. Just showing you this. I can feel the material just getting I'm up under a different shingle, I feel like. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so see how easy that pulls up and rips right there. It's crazy. But I just want to show you this before we go on. This is the damaged shingle anyways, so please don't tell me that I'm hyperextending the shingle, because one, I probably won't, and number two, it's the already damaged shingle. I want to show you the matting transfer so we can be as consistent with this as we possibly can. This shingle tore this all up, but look, just me picking it up is gonna rip that, but look at the matting transfer. Look what it did. I'm gonna have to go from this angle because I think this is the best point of view, but look at that. It tore the shingle to shreds. This shingle's completely compromised. Look at that. Look how easy it rips. Look at that. This shingle's completely compromised. This is the bottom piece of a shingle. Look at all that matting transfer. This is not repairable. There's nothing that you can do with this. But let's continue. So this damaged shingle already ripped here. See, I never raised it above a 45, but that's how bad that one is. Let's get back over here and take off another one. So here, same deal. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. There's nothing out of the ordinary that I'm doing. I'm just trying to break the seal off a shingle, just like that. Tear. I can feel the big tear. I can feel the matting transfer happening as I'm going. This whole thing has to be taken off to get to where we're going. Tear. I'm under, I can feel the matting transfer. It's ridiculous. Wow. Ellis, go get it. Keys are in it. This is the non-damaged shingle. It's torn here. Yeah. It's torn there. Look at that matting. Look at that matting transfer. It pulled all the materials from the shingle out. This is non-repairable. And also, look how brittle. Look at that. Look at that. You're not even picking it up very high. Look at that. Rips. I'm just telling you. You know, this is what we're doing. The shingle's already damaged. Look at the matting transfer. Look how torn up this is. Completely. Look at all that matting transfer. I haven't even got the nails out, by the way. Push, 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 push to get this open. Push, 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 push. Oh, here. Here. Push, push, push. I feel like I'm trying to... Can you hear that? I hope you can hear that in the video. That's matting transfer. Holy cow. I want to show you that. You hear all that? All right. Look at that. Look at all the matting transfer. Look at that. All the material. You can see it right there on the top. Look. That's where it ripped. There's a tear here. And there's also a tear here. So, if you were to take an overview of this and look here, we have taken 0 nails out, not one. But I am going to take all of them out and put a shingle in here just so you can see what happens. Tear here, this is the damaged shingle. Tear here, most matting transfer that I've seen on a roof. Tears over there, but we're gonna continue. I'm gonna start pulling some of these nails out. And I think they're all gonna rip straight through, and it's gonna make this process even more difficult. Ripped straight through. I'm all the way up under this shingle. That piece broke off. This piece wanted to like break off here. The shingles are coming apart. I just want you to know that. I'm not even to where I need to be, and this shingle is completely ripped. Look at this. Get that up there. Okay. This is very difficult. All the nails pulled through. What other way should you get them? Just pull this one out the bottom because there's no... Oh, that one fell on the roof. We'll get that one. But there's no way. This one I can pull out the side. Ooh, I'm excited to get this out where I can show you how much matting transfer. Look at the nail. Look how much material is on that. That's what's happening here. Is that, okay, I think I got that one here. It's gonna pull through again, make it tough for me. The way that I'm able to do this is I've got a tear here in this shingle, and I'm able to get my arm up in here. If it didn't tear while removing it, it would probably be nearly impossible to get these nails out. Look, I just want you to see this. I'm going to right on the nail, rip straight through. Look at all that material. Wow. Look at all that material. This is compromising the shingle. We're just pulling off, you know, portions of the shingle that are probably important. Oh my God, here we go. I haven't even removed this. Jeez. Bump, bump, bump. There's nothing that I'm doing that's aggressive. Can you hear the matting transfer? Pull this out. Ripped. It's a small rip, but it's still ripped. It's compromised the life of this shingle up here. But if it's not gonna rip now, but it is. There's another small rip. All of this matting transfer is crazy. Rip. But this is gonna be a long video, but the reason I'm gonna make it like that is so that you guys can see that I'm not trying to tear this roof up. I'm trying to repair this roof. I talked to the homeowner and told him, like, look, I want to help you get your roof back. And look at all that matting transfer. Fiberglass exposed almost all the way through the shingle is what we're dealing with. I'm on a 12 pitch, all right? Bump.
You can see.
There we go.
You can see.
Look at, there's a ton of granule loss right there just from it being bowed up like that. Check that out. Look, all the granules right there are gone. That's from where the pry bar was just under it. So let's keep that in mind. Ton of matting transfer. I can hear the cellophane strip almost tearing. All right, I think I almost have enough to get this out. Go ahead and show them all that. Go ahead and show them all that freaking matting transfer. We'll get it on the next one. All right, look. Look how brittle and tough this is. You want me to pick this up like this to get this nail? How are we supposed to do this? This is impossible. It's ripping. It's just the brittleness. This, I have to tug on this to get it up. It's impossible. But I want to get this out here because I'm impressed by, oh God. I'm impressed by the amount of matting transfer that's going on here. And you can have any tool, any company, any roofing god, any engineer that's went to school to do this. You can have anybody come out here and I will go toe to toe with them on a repair. My repair versus theirs to see who has a successful, or I wouldn't say successful because it's impossible to repair this roof. But I would go toe to toe with an individual that's been doing this for 50 years. I would go toe to toe with an adjuster. I would go toe to toe with an engineer, like I said, to repair this roof the best that we can and to see who tears it up the least. This is way under here. All right. Please see the last nail. I can't even see the nails because everything's so ripped up. They're pulled through. The nails that I'm supposed to be removing are under the shingles that they're supposed to come out of. Oh, all right. Looks like I got a couple more.
Oh, it's right here.
Is it? Up. We can pull out more. You hear that? Listen. What should we do? Ripped. What should we do? And it has so much matting transfer that it ripped a fucking hole. Check this out. So, if this isn't matting transfer, I don't know what is. Because this is what a clean shingle looks like. This is a clean shingle with a sealant strip. This was an already damaged shingle. But look at that. Look at all the matting transfer. Look at that. This shingle's perfectly fine, still intact. This is completely ripped. There's fiberglass showing. We've compromised the lifetime of the shingle below. There's decking, but this is ripped. Check that out. Compromise the lifetime of the shingles above. Check it out. Ripped them, obviously. I bumped the shingles or the roof snake under there. I still have to put this back. So I'm gonna start that portion now just to put it back. But this roof is non-repairable. There's a CAR method, C-A-R. One's compatibility, which that will pass. This shingle is compatible. We do have, this is currently a shingle that's currently in manufacture. Now, we are on a front slope. You can see the, the algae going on here. You can see it up there. This shingle is going to stick out like a sore thumb from the street, but that's why we're doing this repair here, so we can show. There's another one that we did right there, so you can see how much lighter it is. Sticks out like a sore thumb. But I'm going to put this shingle back. I'm going to try my best. It doesn't matter. It's probably not going to rip because I've got enough flex in it, enough stress flex, because the shingles are ripped and cracked and everything else going on with them. But here we go. Let's put this back in here. I can already tell you right this second that from the street, we're going to be way off. But there we go. These shingles are already messed up. I'm putting this shingle back for one reason and one reason only, and that's to show you what it looks like from the street. So if it's hyperextending because we have stress cracks where the shingle's ripped all the way from one part of the exposure all the way to the other side, that's okay, because the portion of me putting, or the purpose of me putting this back is to show you what we're looking like from the street and that it's unacceptable. What's he doing?
Huh? Come play some golf.
Look, I got a perfect spot for my hammer to go. Right there in the tear of that shingle. Look at that shingle tear. Look at all that matting transfer. My hammering's aggressive. I want to get the nail in as least amount of hits that I can get it in there. But as far as this repair, here's gonna show you the test right here. I gotta put a nail in here. Look at it. If I hold it right here, it's just gonna rip. It's continuing to rip. I gotta get on the nail strip, not the exposed part. Look at this. This is crazy. Can't even make a proper repair. This is awful. All right, that's gonna finish this one. I'm gonna stand up on this pitch hopper. And show you what has happened. And look at my knees. I'm not doing this for fun. Promise you. Look at that. Shadow lines, the same. Torn. There's no matting transfer on the new shingle, but matting transfer on the old one. A ton of matting transfer. Of course, they're torn. This is terrible. And another tarp on this roof, but I'm not gonna tarp it until I take a photo of this from the street. Again, we're at 5610 Laurel Oak Drive. This should be long enough video to show that I took my sweet time. 1 rip, 2 rips, 3 rips, 4 rips, 5 rips, 6 rips, a bunch of granule loss, 7 rips, 8, 9, 10. Shingle tore 10 times on the repair, and I was doing that as gentle as I can. So this video will end here. We'll send this in, we'll post this to YouTube, tag it with the claim number. I'm going to attach the photo of this at the end of the YouTube video, so make sure you watch all the way through to see this. This is going to conclude the repair. Thanks. Bye.